Hi everyone, and welcome to our second online lecture. Today we will be continuing on from last week's lecture on personality, but we will cover the more modern, updated conceptualization of it. So what exactly are we going to go through today? To give you a brief overview, here's what we will cover. We will start with the more modern trait models of personality, then we'll move on to the importance of situations, and then we'll talk about the genetic and environmental influences on personality. We're going to end off with how we measure it, and then along the way you might get to take a personality quiz or two. Okay, so let's begin. So in response to all the focus on psychoanalysis and unconscious motivation theories of personality, a psychologist named Gordon Allport came up with a completely different approach that was based on traits. What are traits? Traits are stable personality characteristics such as being cheerful, kind, optimistic, conscientious. So what Allport tried to figure out was, well, how many personality traits exist out there? How many words can we even use to describe people? And so he literally looked it up in a dictionary and came up with approximately 18,000 words to describe personality and the way individuals might behave. Of those 18,000, about 4,500 describe stable personality characteristics, aka traits. And the idea was that these traits make up who an individual is. So whereas the psychoanalytic theorists were always trying to explain why people acted the way that they did, the objective of the trait theory was really to describe and measure individual differences in behavior. Consider the following two closets. Closet A is tidier and closet B looks like a tornado hit it. So what traits would you use to describe the owner of closet A, and what traits might you use to describe the owner of closet B? In a very simplistic way, this illustrates what a trait theorist aims to do: identify, describe, and measure personality traits based on behavior. Gordon Allport wasn't the only trait theorist. He was significant, however, because he initiated the movement of the trait perspective. But if you watch the YouTube video that is next in the sequence, you'll be able to find out more about other trait theories, including Hans Eysenck's theory and the Big Five theory of personality, which Professor Braun briefly touched upon in the last lecture. Keep in mind that the videos are just a brief overview, so make sure you're supplementing the video with the detailed information the textbook has on both the Big Five and Hans Eysenck's theory.